Our topic today, ladies and gentlemen, is shaping a new digital world order.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the CYPRX YouTube channel. As always, if you're interested in learning about cryptocurrencies, commodities, indices, foreign exchange, please go ahead and consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. In today's video breakdown, we're going to be talking about shaping a new digital world order. I've been mentioning this to you all for quite some time. The proof is in the pudding, you all. There is a massive change in our financial infrastructure happening right now. The elites are manipulating price action to give themselves discounts, and we will eventually see a bottom in this cryptocurrency market. A lot of people are freaking out, not understanding what is happening in this cryptocurrency market. The individuals that have strong hands are buying more. They're accumulating properly at these heavily discounted prices, and we are eventually going to see a rise in our overall portfolio in the near future. Guys and gals, this cryptocurrency market is extremely bullish. The elites know exactly what they're doing. I'm going to play a couple of video snippets for you all today and read some articles for you all. Sit back and enjoy the video breakdown. Smash that thumbs up button. We really do appreciate it here at CYPRX. We are on our way to 7,000 YouTube subs, and I couldn't be any more grateful for the viewers here that we have on this channel. If anybody's interested in the mentorship program, remember we have a few slots left. If anybody needs to schedule a Zoom call with me, you all can reach out to me. The email is in the link in the description down below, customersupport@cyprxtrading.com. Without further ado, let's dive into today's video breakdown. So we have that little video snippet that I just shared with you all here. I want to take you all over to this, cyber powers and the new world order. Now, unfortunately, the individual Jared Cohen, who is a director at Google, or at least he was back in the day, I'm not sure if he still is currently. Now, this individual right here, he mentioned cyber powers in the new world order, but he doesn't hold the microphone up to his mouth in time to say this, but I just want you all to hear what it is that he's displaying to these individuals, okay? Cyber powers in the new world order. Listen to the meetings that these individuals are having, these panel discussions that these people are talking about. I'm not making this stuff up by telling you all that the media has been printing these three words, the new world order, right in front of everybody's faces. Go back, watch previous YouTube videos of mine. I've been showing you guys this time and time again, that they are not just going to blatantly say this to everybody, but they are putting it in these news articles. They are having panel discussions. They're having meetings behind closed doors about this information, and it is not accessible to the general public because it is not broadcasted. A video like this, 1,000, 2,000 views. I've already explained to you guys. A video with some TikTok challenge, millions of views. The world is completely disrupted right now. Everybody's mentality is completely saturated. You guys need to wake up and understand what is really happening in the world. So just listen to this introduction. Again, this is a panel right here. Jared Cohen. I'll explain to you guys who this individual is in just 1 second.
Up to you. Thank you for being with us. And Jared, thank you so much for being here.
Start with a quote from my favorite.
Okay, you see there? So he was introducing himself. He's going to have a discussion about cyber powers and the new world order, and then they handed him the mic. I just find that very interesting. Again, so this was a little panel discussion that they had coming over here. Here we have Jared Cohen, and we have the CEO of Google. If I'm not mistaken, his name is Eric Schmidt. Okay, he is Eric Schmidt, the CEO of Google and the chairman. And then we have Jared Cohen, Counsel in Foreign Relationships and the Director of Google Ideas. So these two individuals are very heavily involved with this new digital infrastructure that's taking place. And I just want you all to listen to what Eric Schmidt here has to say about governments and the trust that we put into our government. So just check this out. Again, this is the Google CEO, or at least at the time of this video recording, which was back in 2013, this was the Google CEO. Again, I'm not too entirely sure who the Google CEO is actively now, but just I want you all to understand that these aren't just normal people saying this stuff to the general public. These are head elite individuals. This guy, multi-millionaire, maybe even a billionaire. Okay, so check out, listen to what this gentleman has to say.
Transparency is good, and in particular with governments. That governments have this opacity of what they're doing. You can never quite figure out where's the money going, which division is doing what, are they really working, and so forth. So if you move to an open transparency model for government, which indeed the David Cameron government did as one of its first actions, is try to force that here within the UK.
Okay, so what are they talking about? This was back in 2013. They're talking about cryptocurrency, digital revolution. I want to take your attention over here to when they're talking about back in 2010. This video was recorded in November 2010. They're talking about the cell phone adoption rate, okay? This is when people weren't really believing that cell phones were going to completely revolutionize the digital infrastructure. And listen to what these gentlemen say, and then I'm going to take your attention over to a couple of articles in comparison to the cryptocurrency adoption that we are currently experiencing and how nobody really believes that this is happening. Why? Because they can't fathom the amount of money that is about to come into the space, because there's a fear-based aroma into the market right now, installed in everybody's hearts and minds with regulation that's happening, the crypto dump that just took place, right? People are freaking out. Retail traders are gonna miss this opportunity, and it is solely because you're not doing your research. You're not looking at the long-term perspective. So again, here is the CEO of Google, okay? And again, that individual, Jared Cohen, that was mentioning about the digital new world order. This is back in now 2010, where they're talking about the cell phone adoption rate. Check this out.
Us both here at this event, and thank you all for your time. I am extraordinarily excited about the scale of the mobile revolution. And I think most people don't appreciate how fast this mobile phenomenon is going to occur, especially outside of the developed world. To give you some of the numbers, there are between 4 and 5 billion mobile phones of one kind or another. And they're approaching 1 billion what are called smartphones, which are capable of some reasonable amount of internet browsing. Phones like this, which is a Google product with Samsung, are today, product cost is in the $300-$400 kind of price points. Because of Moore's law and volume improvements and so forth, it's reasonable to expect over the next few years for the price points of these pieces of hardware to get to the point where they can become the primary way in which people use telephony and mobile services in the third world.
So there you hear him talking about mobile phone adoption. Now, when I take your attention over here, again, this was back in 2010. Now you see new videos and new articles of them talking about the new world order, okay, the digital world order that's happening and taking place, how nobody believes that this is going to take place, the cryptocurrency adoption rate. Read this article right here. Crypto currently is comparable to the early days of cell phones. And you heard that individual right there, the CEO of Google, say, nobody believes that this is going to happen. Well, now look, in 2022, over 7.8 billion people utilize the internet and mobile phones. Okay, that is insane. And we're seeing those same numbers in the early days of mobile phone adoption in comparison to cryptocurrency now. In terms of adoption products and services, the crypto industry has come a long way since Bitcoin's launch in 2009. Coinbase's president and chief operating officer, however, still said crypto usage needs to be easier. In many ways, I think it's kind of taking the analogy of like the old mobile phones, right? That had these clunky, chunky interfaces. We're in kind of a phase of crypto, so we have to make it more usable. We have to make it more accessible. We have to make it more regulatory certainty for certain folks to get off the sidelines and participate. Again, what do we see here? Them talking about comparing the cryptocurrency adoption rate to that of the mobile cell phones. Now, I want to take your attention over here to an article that I shared with you all a couple months ago. This is printed on wellsfargo.com, one of the biggest banking institutions in the United States, understanding cryptocurrency adoption. I have some key highlights for you all. You guys can go back and watch the previous video, but the main thing that I want to scroll and take your attention to was down here, okay, where they display this chart. And we have a couple of different charts here: electricity adoption, cell phone adoption, automobile, color TV adoption, internet, radio, okay? And then we see here cryptocurrency. We are at the bottom. We are at the beginning of cryptocurrency adoption. Here's the adoption rate in the early 1900s to the late 1900s of the cell phone and the internet right here, okay? And we see the boom and bust cycle took place, and it has not stopped since then. We are in the same phase in cryptocurrency here. Our view of cryptocurrency adoption today looks similar to the internet in the 1990s. While the technology behind cryptocurrency is complex and use cases can be hard to visualize for those new to the space, data shows that the world is beginning to embrace the technology. So, whether you want to believe it or not, I understand that we're in a temporary bear market. Understand that the market has to have these natural fluctuations to the up and down side to be healthy. The banking institutions are not going to buy from high prices. In order for us as retail investors to ride the wave to new all-time highs, we have to experience this bearish price action. The banking institutions, they are not dummies. They're not going to invest in these crypto assets at high prices. They are going to manipulate price to the downside. I even have told you guys that the worst case scenario is we're going to see some type of bearish consolidation for the rest and the remainder of the year, and then a massive explosion coming into early 2023, mid 2023 time era coming into 2024. Over the next next 3 to 5 to 10 years, this is what we're going to see on cryptocurrency. Mark my words, screenshot this, go on wellsfargo.com/investment institution cryptocurrencies, take a picture of this, because you're going to see that by 2030, this little tiny bottom here is going to be something midway to the internet and cell phone adoption display that you guys see. Okay, taking your attention over here, we see on this article, a new era of mass adoption, Shopify to bring cryptocurrency and Bitcoin to the quarter of global population. Now, very interesting. This is from the dailyhuddle.com. I'd mentioned to you guys that not only are we going to see institutional adoption, not only are we going to see mainstream, right, retail trading adoption, but we're going to see e-commerce adoption. Okay, we're going to see Amazon Marketplace adoption. Places like Apple are going to start accepting cryptocurrency. These big mainstream platforms are going to be integrated with cryptocurrency, and that is also going to drive the adoption of these cryptocurrency assets. But this article reads, Strike's partnership with Shopify, Blackhawk Network, and NCR allows people to use Bitcoin in a much more mainstream way, ditching the traditional payment system monopolists. Now, I want you all to take into consideration what it just said here, ditching the traditional payment system. Coming over here back to this article, scrolling down, we can see them use similar words, mainstream interest. We're seeing so much more participation right now. We feel like there's just a great opportunity ahead of us, koi added of crypto. Over the past year or so, the crypto industry has gained growing amount of mainstream interest. Such interest has come in line with significant upside price action from Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Back to this article, crypto adoption is set to soar. What was once hard to imagine is now becoming reality. The future looks like it will bring millions of storefronts across the US accepting Bitcoin in the near future. Other countries may follow suit after seeing the success of this nation's stage using Bitcoins. Forbes 30 and under 30 alum mailers noted that the financial institutions have been woefully inadequate to meet the needs of increasingly digital population, and they are now paying the price for this neglect. He said there has been no innovation in the payment system since 1949. We are outdated. We're ready to go, right? The age of the internet, the age of the cell phone, the age of electricity, everything that's happening right now, and the payment system is the only thing that's behind. That's why I've been attempting to tell you all to invest in cryptocurrencies with utility and future use cases. All of these little tiny meme coins that are all hyped up right now most likely are not going to survive in the future. Do your research. I'm not telling you to buy or sell it. Again, dabble into this market, open up your mind, and really realize what is happening. You guys see the elites in all of the past videos that I've shown you time and time again, them mentioning a new digital world order. The launch of this payment system has revolutionized and disrupted well-established traditional credit card networks like Visa and MasterCard. Pay attention to key phrases right here, bringing a new financial world order. It will be an open, global, unfreezable cash payment system. Look at this. Again, what do we see?
Is shaping a new digital world order. How can Europe?
How can you tell me that that is all a coincidence? It's all synchronized. They're telling people by putting proof is in the pudding, okay? Utilizing the same words, new financial world order, digital world order. It's happening, ladies and gentlemen, whether you want to accept it or not. Okay. To give you guys a little bit of hopium, Ripple executive says last year and a half has been strongest ever for company despite lawsuit. This was updated June 13, 2022. A top executive for Ripple Labs says that the company has been performing better than ever before for the last 18 months. Well, how come price action has not shown that yet? Obviously, of course, I've been mentioning to you all, price action is being manipulated by the elites right now to give themselves discount for them to take discounted buys to then take price to new all-time highs. Again, not financial advice. I know that when price, reaches these new all-time highs, anywhere between $5 to $10, I'm going to be seeking to take profit. Because why? What are they going to do again? They're most likely going to give themselves discount, pushing price back down to then add to their overall buy positions. I'm accumulating enough XRP, XLM, Casper, LCX to the point where I don't have to wait for it to hit $100 to $50 for me to become a millionaire, right? I'm accumulating enough coins right now so that way when price action surpasses its all-time high of anywhere between $5 to $10, I make a very significant amount of money, which then I can go and allocate into, multifamily home investment. So that way I can make passive income every single month and just retire right there. I don't even have to be involved in the cryptocurrency market. I have a natural influctuation of revenue coming in based off of profits that I've taken and pumping those profits into passive income resources. Okay. Again, like I said, not financial advice, but approach this market with a logical and long-term perspective. Okay. And not have this bullish moon boy 1,000 price prediction, right? In the future may be cool. 10, 20 years from now, absolutely. But if you're looking to make a lot of money from this cryptocurrency space, then buying these coins at these low prices, you should be accumulating enough to where if price even goes back to its all-time high, you should see a significant return on your initial investment. Again, not financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy or sell. So I just thought that this was interesting. We're in a bear market right now. But we see that Ripple time and time again is having stronger years back to back to back to back, and the price action is not showing. We don't see articles like this surrounding other cryptocurrency companies. Ripple is always leading the way. I know where I'm sticking my money into. Blessings to you guys. I hope that you all enjoyed this video breakdown. I hope that I'm spreading cryptocurrency awareness in this bear market. Again, that mentorship link is in the description down below. Reach out to me if anybody needs to schedule a Zoom call to ask any questions. Before you head off this YouTube page, make sure that you smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Blessings to you all. Really do appreciate the love and the support. As always, be cognizant, be aware, and I'll see you guys in the next video breakdown.